Hey guys, this is Eddie. How are you today? I want to talk to you about a. When I made my video back a few weeks ago, and I pointed out that nothing was flying over the Pacific towards Asia. Uh, I have received a couple messages, and one guy, which I will link his channel to at the end of this video, he sent me a very interesting video. As you know, you can go to some tracking websites where you can track flights. And there is one company that does that. So he showed me the website, this company website. So I went to the Facebook page, I visited their website, and they describe their company, what they do. Okay, so what I will show you now, the company's website and the description of what they do by one of their founders. Okay, he describes his company. So listen to this.
FlightStats is a data company, and we basically are the leading provider of global real-time flight status data. We pull in data from over 500 sources, and we aggregate that data back together, and we sell it out to our customers, which are other businesses as well as consumers. We process about 260 million aircraft positions per day. So we have an extensive network that monitors aircraft positions for real-time flight tracking applications. And we also send out about 1.5 million flight and trip notifications. So if you get a push notification to your phone telling you that your flight is delayed or on time, that possibly has come from us. We do in-flight positional tracking. So when your flight is moving along, about once every 10 seconds, we get notified of its latitude and longitude and its heading and its speed and its vertical ascent or descent rate.
Okay, so he presented the company to us. Okay, he described what the company does. Now listen to this very important information.
We do some synthetic positions. So over oceans primarily, we don't get tracking data on aircraft over the oceans. There is currently no satellite-based tracking system for aircraft. So we basically take the last known position, a heading, a speed, and if we have a flight plan, we'll use a flight plan to synthesize the positions when we're not getting actual positions over large bodies of water.
You heard it. So let's listen to this one more time.
We do some synthetic positions. So over oceans primarily, we don't get tracking data on aircraft over the oceans.
And one more time.
Over oceans primarily, we don't get tracking data on aircraft over the oceans.
All right, this is exactly what we've been saying. There are no satellites orbiting Earth. Okay, all the satellites are land-based. They are towers. And just this past weekend, a couple of my students, they went to the mountains, and we were talking about this, and they said, well, I couldn't get signals. I couldn't call. They were telling me they couldn't get any signals. Okay, so where are the satellites flying, orbiting around the Earth? If you can't get signals over mountains, you can't get signal over oceans. And as I told you, in Brazil, I have been to the Amazon, where you cannot get any signal, and see how huge the Amazon is. And where are the satellites orbiting in the Amazon? Okay, there aren't any. They are all land-based. They are towers. And because they can't install towers on the ocean, and you can't get any data, coverage on that area. So when airplanes are flying over large body of waters, as you heard this guy saying, they guess, there is a synthetic tracking based from where they departed and where they're going to land. So when accidents happen, like MH370, I believe, from Malaysia, who got lost, crashed in the Indian Ocean, they have never found the airplane because there were no tracking. There is no way of tracking. Where are the satellites? Right? Some of the people who have been writing me are defending the idea of a sphere Earth and that satellites exist and space is real. It's not. It's all fake. Those things are not real. Satellites do not exist, as you may think that there are 20,000 satellites orbiting around Earth. No, there aren't. All the communication and data tracking is land-based, okay? And I want to close this video with this guy who made an excellent video, and see it for yourself. I will link below his channel, and I will link this company's channel on Facebook and everything. You can check it for yourself, okay? Have a good day. God bless you. See you next time. Bye.
And here we are on the motorway going very fast. But if you look over the distance there, it's a satellite. Now that's impressive. Let's just zoom in slightly. Yes, indeed, a satellite. And would you look at that? Here it is. Close up of a satellite. That's amazing. And here we go. There's another one. Look at those thick cables. And it's on the top of a hill. And, oh, look at that. Another TV mast with those very thick cables that run all that microwave power up to. And lo and behold, look at that monster. I mean, goodness me, that is an absolute beast. That is the Quadratech of all satellites. Now, I know they say they call it a phone mast, but come on. I'm going to show you some information. You can work out what you think about it. So thank you. Look at it. It's alive. So I'm not too sure what to think about that. I mean, these things just seem to be everywhere. And I know they say they're TV masts, but I actually think they are satellites. And once again, look over there. These things are everywhere. Well, of course they are. They're phone masts, aren't they? My arse. And look, there's another. And look at those power cables going through it. I mean, I dread to think the size of the chicken that can microwave. That's where your satellites are, I think.